Heavy is the head that has to manage all of this.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel.
We're now incentivized to buy what we already buy.
Fumbling through college had me building.
I also got some done on the other side.
And that was right around, I would say, May, maybe right before renewing the lease for this property.
Welcome to the channel, Martha.
Thank you for having me here.
Oh, I was going to say, I am getting up in their names, I'll tell you what.
Bills paid by other people, life was never this good. I had to step back, knowing that it's...
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about why multi-million-dollar homes exist and how you could acquire one yourself. So a lot of the times you hear about the lottery winners who just stumbled upon multiple millions of dollars and lost it all. 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Sounds like a lot, but really it's not. And it rhymes, so you know I ain't lying. At the end of the day, money like that can be gone in an instant. You know why? A certain car, a certain house, that'll erase your net worth. And you know cars are depreciating assets, so you get 2 or 3 of them, $500,000 here, 1.2 here, and before the taxes even hit, oh yeah, that'll eradicate everything that you thought you had. And so you see a lot of people, even NBA players, gambling, going broke, all these things that are happening. And the NBA is typically the one that everyone refers to because those players are more visible. You can see their faces. There's no helmets, no gear, right? Almost like soccer players or what we would consider football in Nigeria. So I say all that to say, like, a couple $1 million is easy to burn. But you get to 400,000, 500,000, 400 million, 500 million. Those figures, those numbers are a lot harder to get rid of, even if you make a lot of boneheaded decisions. So how does one amass a multi-million-dollar home and they're not an athlete or they're not a lottery ticket winner? Well, the answer is they start a business. And not just any business, but very profitable businesses. You see, a Chick-fil-A might earn you $1.9 to $3 million in a year. But there's not every restaurant that's going to earn that much money. You see, similar to McDonald's, location is everything, and you find that out in the real estate market as well. So when it comes to buying real estate and purchasing land, you want to make sure that you are doing everything in your best interest, everything in your power to not purchase real estate that is going to be completely horrible. Like, there's properties that go down in value as well based on where it is and based on how it is maintained. And I say all that to say, like, you got to be very, very smart. You have to be wise with the decisions that you make. And so a lot of businesses, they need something to aspire for. You need something that can only be obtained through more than just hard work, but through pride, through having a sharper mindset, through having a dedication and an ambition that far exceeds a lot of others, and most importantly, through passion. If you're passionate about something, it typically will work out in your favor. You see, I'm a foodie. A lot of the times I think maybe I should start a food channel. Maybe I should just show people what I'm cooking and what I'm eating every single day. Like, that channel might blow up. But you see, I don't have the ability to just have a cameraman record me every single day. That's not an excuse because I can record myself, but it may take away from my passion, right? And because it's taken away from my passion of just cooking the food, I prefer to have somebody record for me. Now, if you're passionate about something, you love to do it, you see people who will be in their car just eating, and that's good enough for them. And to be honest, that's something that I would enjoy to do. All I have to do is snap the record button and start eating instead of cooking. That's a little different. But the cooking channels that I actually see whipping it up, chefing it up, yeah, I would want, some different angles. I would love to get an editor, guys. Like, people talk about it all the time. But listen, when we get this editor, when we get going for real, oh yeah, we're going to be in business. So You need something to aspire for. You need something that is an ambitious goal that can truly, truly, truly elevate your lifestyle. There are 40 million, 50 million, 60 million, $100 million homes. Why wouldn't you want one of those? Now, granted, I also understand that too much of a good thing is bad. And there's no reason why I personally would need a 20-bedroom home. But an 8-bedroom home now could be somewhat manageable, right? Get you 2 maids or so. An 8-bedroom home, I think that's nice living. That's an ambitious goal, and something that I am absolutely willing to work hard for and work hard to achieve. You see, but you have to have the mindset to go after a certain goal in order to then achieve the money and acquire the money needed in order to fulfill that goal that you have. We don't have dreams over here. Dreams are fleeting. Dreams are not reality, but goals are obtainable. And I only strive to obtain my goals. I don't think about dreams. I don't even dream, guys. When I go to sleep, it's pitch black. I don't dream about nothing. I just try to clear my head as much as I can because my head is always racing. I don't dream. So when we chase our goals, eventually we don't even got to run. I walk. I just grab it, pick it up. So I say all that to say I was driving past all these beautiful houses in the Quarry Trails is what it's called. Quarry Trails. People can rent out apartment units right next door to all this fine establishments, fine dining, fine canoeing, fine walkways, all this stuff that is brand new and built. You can get an apartment for $1,200 a month. To me, it doesn't make sense. Why have an apartment so cheap in an area that it costs $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 just to have a condo? It didn't make sense, does it? So you understand that it's attractive to those renters who would not be able to live in this area if they didn't have this affordable housing, essentially, in the best areas possible. I was living in luxury apartments back in 2020 for $1,200 a month. They can live like that right now for $1,200 a month. It's mind-blowing. Absolutely mind-blowing. And so that goes to show that, one, the rental market isn't where it needs to be, because if you can get a place for $1,200, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom or so, and that's why I like houses that are 3 bedrooms or more, because you can get actual families, and you can charge a little bit more for less amenities. Not saying that you should have less amenities, but people know that, hey, I take care of my properties. One good thing about me is that I love to hear that I always take good care of my properties and good care of, my people. So with that being said, if you want to obtain multi-million-dollar houses, multi-million-dollar assets, you need to have multi-million-dollar goals, visions, and passions. You cannot be passionate about cups and think that you're going to sell multi-million-dollars in cups. I mean, it better be the best dang gone cup in the world. And you better be selling it alongside a product or service that is meaningful and adds value to people's lives. Unless that cup can do things that has never been done before, the likelihood is unlikely. Not saying that it can't be done, because anything is possible, but it'll be a lot harder. So again, start to look at what value you can add to the world and what you're also passionate about, and then incorporate those two things together, and voila, you have magic. You have a goal. You have something to aspire for. And you don't have to wait. You don't have to just talk about it. You got to be about it. Just go forth and do it. Do it with no money. Do it with some money. Do it with something. Go for it and do it. My next goal is to just flood social media, flood it all. I want my name to be recognizable everywhere. Invest with Festus, investing for the future. When you type that in, you should see me, period. You understand? So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I post on YouTube, Rumble, and Spotify for podcasters. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.